A word to the players. All right, let's calm this down. All right, this is a word that I want to tell you guys. I want to tell the guys, the girls about dating, I guess you could say that, or just playing other people. You know what? This comes from me. All right. Look, I used to be that player. I used to be that girl. I mean the girl. I used to be that guy that used to play around girls, right? I used to be the guy who used to cheat on girls, who used to not care what other people think, what other people thought about me, right? I used to be that person who would say that was a Christian, I mean who was a Christian, right? And then not practice none of it. If you are beginning, right? If you're a beginner of a player life, I want you to stop it right now. I want you to stop it before you get hurt or you hurt somebody else, and then it's gonna cause you a whole lot of pain and suffering that you're gonna cause that person. You see, I used to be the guy, right? I used to be the guy who I just said was a player, played everything. Until one day, I realized what everybody used to say about me, right? Quote, man, look at that Carlos. Look at the Carlos who says that he's a Christian but doesn't practice it. Oh, look at the Christian. Look at Carlos, the Christian who says one day that he's gonna change the world, but suddenly he's playing other girls or doing something else that he shouldn't be. You know what? One day I just realized. One day I was just sitting down and I was just thinking about my life. You know, what have I done? Right? What have I done? What have I done in my life? Play girls, done a lot of messed up things that I regret. But you see, that's my past. I already asked for forgiveness. God already forgave me. I'm putting it out there so you guys can understand what I've done and what you can overcome. Right? Okay. So one day I realized what I've done. What have I said? What have I done for me to be called that? To be called the player, to be called the person who says he's a Christian but does not react. You know, I saw nothing wrong, but then I'm like, yes, I've done something wrong. I've hurt a lot of girls' hearts, right? You're either going to get my message or you're gonna reject my message. It's only a matter of you and yourself. Then you're either gonna understand what a player is by, let's say you're tired of playing girls, man. You really want a serious girl who takes you serious, who likes you, who I guess wants you, right? You cannot find that girl because your reputation of being a player, it's already done with. A lot of people know what you've done with a girl, right? I'm trying to remember her name, but I don't get her girl's name. Alright, so you're trying to get that girl, but they have heard what you have done with this girl, and they're starting rumors that you have a disease, right? Or you have something else that could get them, you know, Not following the word, you know. Okay, so you're either gonna understand what you have done over that, because you can't have a serious girl, you can't have a serious relationship, or you know, you're gonna think that you have a good relationship, that you are, man, you know what, I'm sick of this, but you know what, I'm gonna do it again. You know what, I'm gonna try and get a good girl who will not play me and is going to be okay. You know what, I got this. Alright, I got this. You find the girl of your dreams. You find the girl of your dreams. 2 weeks pass by, she starts cheating on you. Right? From there, she starts playing you. Then you know what? You say to yourself, you know what? Fine, it's over. I don't care. I don't like you no more. You know, bye. I don't want to see you. Then your heart gets broken. Then you realize what you have done to other girls is bad. What you have done to other girls is just like, man, I used to be that. You're gonna either realize that way by getting hurt, or you're gonna realize by the reputation, by what they tell you, by the talk, or you're gonna realize what I'm telling you. Alright? Christians out there, alright? If you call yourself a Christian, right? Because we all call ourselves some religion. It's either Christian, Catholic. Are you living those words? Are you really living what that actually stands for? Because I know there's a lot of people out there who call themselves a Christian, but what do? They say they're a Christian, but they don't care about putting their middle fingers up in pictures, right? Or they don't care about cursing, right, on their statuses when they're mad. WTF, or FTW, or whatever you say, right? But and then you call yourself a Christian, but when something happens, when you bit your finger or you bit your tongue, you say, oh, that, right? But then you call yourself a Christian when something's going wrong. You know what? You start turning into a god. You start turning into another path, another way to see if you could find God. If He could help you with this mistake that you have done. Right, I just dropped my thing. Alright, so you start putting it to another path to see if God can help you into your mistakes, right? You ask God, you know what? I'm sorry for whatever I have done. For stealing that gum from 7-Eleven, or stealing those chips from the cafeteria door, or for lying to my mom about not going to the party, but I did go to the party. And then I did have some smokes, and I did have some blunts, right? Or, oh, you know what? I'm sorry for the day that I lied to my grandma that I took that cookie when I was 4. Yeah, you still remember that, right? Yeah. Okay. God forgives you. God takes that bad experience away from you. And then you know what? You say, oh, thank you, God. And then you know what? You start going this direction, right? You start going this direction. Instead of going the path, the Christian path, you start going, you know what? Let me pause that for a second. Oh yeah, what's up, dog? Well, nothing much, man. I'm just smoking a blunt. Or getting tipsy. Getting high. Right? But then that cycle returns again. When you have an obstacle that God has put into your life, and you start questioning God. You know what? God, I hate you. I want to kill myself. I hate this world. I hate my life. I hate everything. I hate everything. I hate you. Hate, 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 hate. You know what that is? The devil. The devil, man. The devil winning that fight, right? Okay? Saying, man, F this, F that. You start breaking mom's heart by saying, you know what? don't want to live here anymore. I'm gonna hate you, Mom. I hate what you've done for me. Maybe your mom is a single parent, or you live with your dad and he's a single parent. He's working your butt off. He's working his butt off, so he can have a better future for you, but you don't care, right? You don't care what he has done for you or she has done for you. How dare you, man? Have you understand what people in Africa have to do? They don't even have one bite to eat in days. Or the food that you waste, right? I can't. I'm gonna say I'm a hypocrite by not saying thank you to my mom for what she has done for me. But I am sure, I'm sure thankful what she has done. She didn't have to work 2 or 3 jobs for me. I'm thankful for that, for God providing for me. Okay? So you start breaking your mom's heart. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know yourself. You start turning into drugs, right? You start being a crackhead, a pothead, whatever potted head is. Then you start leaning into that instead of leaning to the God who created you, the God who put himself in the cross that people spit on his face. He had bled to death. You know what? If you say that this is a joke, this is something fake that I'm telling you, how dare you? Right? How dare you say that evolution, revolution, whatever evolution is true? You were not here put into this earth for nothing. You were put into this earth to believe in God, the God who brought you here. No evolution, revolution about the stars becoming one and here. What am I? Look at this flesh. Now I'm gonna be a porn star, right? Because that's the only thing I'm good at, right? We all have talents in me, in you, and everybody else. But we don't use that talent because we don't know that talent, because we don't have God in our life, right? I'm not mad. I'm just it's not anger. It's just I get spirit coming out of me. I'm telling you what I've seen people do. Turn into something else, believe in something else, create somebody else because they listen to Lil Wayne, right? If you see my iPod, this is not no Lil Wayne or Lil Chris that I listen to saying, I'm gonna drop it on your freaking head, yeah, because I'm so mad at the world that this whole name Crystal, she got me Dipsy, and I don't listen to that crap, because you know why? Because then it gets into my life. It gets into this heart that I've created. Well, not I created, but God created. It gets into there, and I start hating everybody in the world, saying that everybody's fake. You know what? I'm telling you, everybody's fake. You know what? Even myself. Because you know why? Because when the flesh builds you, and the flesh starts into the driver's seat, we're all fake. We're not no real person. Because we all turn to somebody else. Because sin couldn't control you like it has controlled me for the past 15 years. And how dare you could say that sin doesn't control you, because it does. Because right now you're lying if you're saying that that's not true. You know what? 14 minutes in this video. You know what? I'm done.